Hi, my name is Tom Fragiola. I'm 57 years of age. I've had back pains for approximately 47 years. I was very doubtful. I had a lot of physical problems. I was born with spinal stenosis, and over the years, after living a very, I guess we'd call it a very active life, my back started bothering me at the age of 10. It just got progressively worse. I started to lose hope. I started to feel like maybe this is the way it's going to be for the rest of my life. I had many sets of epidurals done, many visits with physical therapists. At this particular time, I didn't know what to do. I decided that I was going to visit Dr. Morales, who was a sports medicine physician, and Dr. Morales moved me on to Dr. Yanni, a pain management physician. Dr. Yanni had suggested to me that for all these years of pain and discomfort that I was in, that maybe it was time to try something a little bit more inventive, a little more creative. It was called a spinal cord stimulator. At first I was a little reluctant. I didn't know how I would feel about something that was going to be inserted into my body. Is this too much? Is it too fast? Then I realized that after the last 47 years, I really didn't have anything to risk. I wanted to feel better. I ballooned up to an obese size. I was very uncomfortable. It bothered me physically, mentally, and socially. I needed to get better. I needed to get active again and fit in today's society. What I determined was the only selection of choices was to follow Dr. Yanni's idea of a week trial of a spinal cord stimulator to see how my body would react with it. The only thing I was told in advance is with stimulation that I had had numerous times over the last 10-15 years, that this time the stimulation was going to be on the inside, coming out of my body, as opposed to the outside, going into my body. I welcomed the challenge. It was inserted, and the next thing I knew is my body was getting stimulation. And it felt just like the stimulation that I had had over the years. I was given 6 different programs to follow. I would choose which one of the 6 I wanted to have stimulated in my back that would shoot down my legs, and the different feelings of the nerve endings. How hard, how much driven force I wanted was left up to me. I looked at the 6 programs. I wanted to see what each of the 6 programs had and which were different than the others. I determined that 3 of the 6 I liked more than the others. They helped immediately. I noticed that for a duration of 5 to 10 minutes of standing up, I used to be very much in pain and discomfort. I started hunching. My body would be erect as a youth, and now I was hunched over, considerably shorter, with less muscle tone. I looked frail and I looked weak. With the spinal cord stimulator, what happened was it was negating some of that pain within the first 20 minutes. I thought, well, okay, if I raised it, it would negate it even faster. But let me move at a slow pace. Let me try the programs, let me try the stimulation, and let me see where I am. Within 24 hours, I felt an immense improvement. At least 50% better quality of life. And after 2 or 3 days, I realized that we were onto something, that Dr. Yanni was correct. This was something that not only could fix my program, the tragedy of a body, but could make me a better person, a healthier person, an active person, something that for the last 20 years of my life, I fully needed and fully wanted to attain. 1 week trial, and at the end of that 7 days, I felt, let's bring it on. Let's implant it. Let's go for the permanent cure. I feel very positive right now. After that 1 week, I felt so much improvement, so much less pain. I was able to sleep better at night, and when I woke up in the morning, that pain and discomfort of that early back pain to start your day, it was lessened. During the course of the day, if I felt like I was moving too much or too fast, I put a little extra stimulation on, the pain subsided. I feel better about my quality of life. I feel better about my chances as a human being. I feel like I've climbed the mountain, and now I've found a cure. Something that since, 1965, 1966, I didn't think was ever going to get better. I've had epidurals. I've had more personal trainers and physical therapists than I would ever want to admit to. Spinal cord stimulator has helped me. And I really believe that now I have a future and I could finally lose some weight and be active in today's society. So I'd like to personally thank the doctors, the physicians, the people here, Dr. Yanni's group, for their time and effort. I think I've challenged something, I think I understand it, and I think now I can finally live the quality of life that I wanted to attain to.